this Interlux pre-coat down in the bottom of the boat and also on the outside. We sanded it yesterday. We've kind of cleaned up the dust today. So now we're going to start putting our final color on there. So we've got a color called Seattle Gray. It's an off-white, so it won't be too bright in the sunlight. And so we're getting closer. So that's next.
Now that I have the bottom of the cockpit painted, I want to add some non-skid surfaces there so it makes it a little easier to get in. So what I'm doing right now is just putting some masking tape down, and then I picked something that's kind of circular and using it to cut some corners that look a little nicer where I'm going to mask off where the skid goes. For the non-skid, I just used the same paint that I painted the bottom of the boat and the bottom of the cockpit, and I added some non-skid compound and just mixed it up to the consistency. I didn't want too much because I didn't want to rub the bottoms of my pants off or take the skin off my knees when I'm in the boat, but just enough to make it a little bit safer there. The next step was to add in some of the hardware that was required. So this is going to be a sailing dinghy, so I have to kind of put the pintles and gudgeons together so the rudder is going to work, and also ended up putting oarlocks on the front thwart and the middle thwart. So hopefully I can row this boat from the front and the middle depending how many people we have on board. The next step in the process was to attach my rope all around the gunnels. I'd chosen nylon rope earlier in the process, and I had already routed out the rails, so all I had to do now was apply epoxy into the groove and then stick my rope into the groove and just hold it there with clamps until it set up. And it seemed to work out pretty good too. So basically the boat is complete now. We load it up into a trailer and then take it up to Goderich where we're going to launch it.
So I'm going to pull the boat apart.